I started off as a wedding DJ. That was like, I guess, when I first got my MacBook. I opened up GarageBand and started like playing around with it and doing like some rubbish mashups. And then from there, one of my friends told me that no one uses GarageBand, everyone uses Ableton. And so I downloaded Ableton and started messing around with that. A lot of the gear I have is for live use, and then the studio stuff, a lot of the time I'm just working on my laptop. The more simpler it is to me, the more enjoyable it is for me to play, so I don't have to worry about too many things. I guess at the start it was more, about playing live any way that I could, but then now it's more about simplifying it down and what do I actually really need. Yeah, I don't want to like buy too many things because it might change my overall sound, and I think I'm quite weary of that. Yeah. I guess we'll start with this M Audio key station. It's the 49 key version. I feel like it's one of the most basic kind of MIDI keyboards that you could possibly get. There's a very small amount of knobs and faders. I feel like also everyone's either had this one or has a very similar kind of one. I got the 49 key because I had a smaller version, but I really wanted to be able to play kind of with two hands rather than just like put in synth lines with like one finger, I guess. This is a Roland TR-505. My dad gave me this. He said to me once, he's like, did you want that drum machine upstairs? Because I don't think I want it anymore. I'm gonna put it away. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And he's like, the 505. I'm like, you never told me you have a 505. And so for my whole life, it's just been sitting upstairs. And only maybe like a year and a half ago, I brought it down and like, it's totally fine in complete working order, and it's sick. So the next bit of gear is the Korg R3. At the moment it doesn't have a power cord because I think I lost it at my friend's house, but it's kind of the only synth that I have, and I use it mainly for trancier kind of synth sounds, which are again kind of gross, but it's got some nice bell sounds that I usually go to. And usually I just record them in, I don't really change much with the presets, but then I like kind of fuck with them in Ableton, add maybe a bit more reverb, a bit more delay. Urban Ears are I think Swedish company, and they make these cool headphones that are like all the one color. Oh, the other cool thing is that usually like for an iPhone or any other thing with a headphone jack, you just have your regular thing, but then if you want to change over to the 1/4 inch, you can just do that. Nice. It's a nice little handy thing, so you don't ever have to carry around those little like adapters, which is great.